EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. Start on the ground, and he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Jalen Carlisle is there on the stop. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. The throw is Dart. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. Down the field, got a man, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 31 yards. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. And this ball is going to be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A run on 1st and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Ravens have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready from the 41. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he will score! And Mitchell, touchdown Colts. On now, Cade York for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Colts come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds. He's going to mark him at the 35. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. To the air once more is Dart. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Ravens.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage as best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 2nd down, Dart hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of a shotgun, it's Dart. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Go! Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go!
From the gun, Richardson. He'll get that to Wilson. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
At the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Ravens out front. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. 7.
To throw, it's Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Likens.
Will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Shot. Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Now Richardson. Pass right side to Downs. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. That is caught by the tight end, Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. York, good on the 10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On first down, Dart gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds at the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here's Dart on first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. A high throw over the middle that's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On play action, it is Dart. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Andre Yosibach was the intended receiver.
Brings up 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
20-yard line.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Dart's going to throw here on second down. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on fourth down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on third down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
They'll try it now with Brooks. First down and more to the 45. Jonathan Brooks. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point. Up and good. And the Ravens go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Bronco 80. Viking 8.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That is hard. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of
A big gainer for Indianapolis. 32 yards.
first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Left side, that is pumped by Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing, Richardson. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Richardson. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indy. York, good on the extra point. And the Colts cut the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense... will take over. downs, sending the punt team out there. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, go.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set.
Richardson to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
On the jump. Let's cut 19. Cut 19. 60 Eagles. 6.
Throwing is Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for his offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Forced out wide. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. Pass the 60.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. All alone, it's Warren, the tight end. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. From the gun, Richardson. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Tyler Warren, the man It's going to be third down.
10 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Room to run at the 30. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. So we reached the intermission. It has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. Number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. First and 10.
Colts, first down. First and 10.
Here's Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll go again here with Taylor. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Come on, past the 60.
They'll run here with Hill. Whoa. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. That's good for a Colts first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Track. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
To throw, it's Richardson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Hey, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go now.
On the give, this is Taylor. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now Richardson. Catch made, right side by Wilson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Cowboy 80.
Richardson gonna look to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
The play is a turnover on down.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Dart. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Dart. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Dart going to keep this on the zone read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the lines.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Dart. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 84 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Project, this ain't what you want.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down. With our 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
45-yard line.
Ready. A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Here's Richardson. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here's Richardson. A short pass taken in by Warren.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get up to feet. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is touchdown. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. York stood on the extra point. And the Colts are able to cut the deficit to 10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He gets free. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
That's good for a Colts.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the shotgun, Richardson on the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So often we see quarterbacks get themselves in trouble. When you move the pocket towards the sideline, it really takes away half of the field. So give credit. He doesn't try to throw back across his body, put the ball in harm's way. Just simply throws this ball out of bounds and lives for the next play.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Throwing, Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
They'll go. Richardson. That's taken in. And he'll take this one in. Donovan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Meantime, this kickoff return is going to settle up here at the 28-yard line.
When you get a big return like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw there.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Forced out left. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And the Ravens are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Down to right. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on 3rd and goal? They'll run. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready from the 35, it's first and 10.
Yeah, go.
Looking to throw, Richardson. They'll look to set up the screen here. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. From the gun, Richardson. Over the middle, he's got one. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Richardson to throw. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. He's got it at about the 8, and he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing is Richardson. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On second down, Richardson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. It is third and goal. Richardson. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal.
18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Travel start on the ground. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. Shotgun. It's Dart. Moving left. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That's fielded at the 7. Looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll come up for first and 10.
Mustang 19. Go.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here comes second down. Now Richardson. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
On first down, it's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Hawk 70. Let's go now. Packers 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Now Richardson. Now he'll air one out. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
To throw, it's Richardson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, first and 10. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Richardson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Second down throw for Richardson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
19
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They move to 1-0.